Alright, what's up you guys? So I'm 281 miles on my Mr. Gray. That's what we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him Mr. Gray. Got the handlebars in, I gotta put those on. I got the new risers, not the new risers, but I got this add-on piece that's gonna bring the bars back. So we're gonna ride up to the Harley dealership before I gotta go to work today. I had a bad day yesterday at work, had a heat stroke. I was drinking Gatorade. I wasn't drinking enough water is what it was. And it was a lot hotter than it was the day before. Like the day before it was tolerable, but yesterday was hot. Today it's really hot today. Like just being outside. Like it's super hot out. So we're gonna ride up to the Harley dealership. I became like a Harley fanboy. I'm still Honda, like I'm still mainly all Honda, but I like the sport bikes. Sean's got a giant highway cruiser. That's a beautiful bike though. I would ride it if I was rich, just in case if I crashed it. Gotta be able to replace that boy. I love the fog lights on the bottom, the fog lights. And I like the fog lights on the side, make it look like a bird. They're awesome. Holding the brake actually keeps the bike steady. And I'm trying to find like an optimal foot place. Like when I wear my boots, I ride like this on my toes, like a crotch rocket. But then my fucking leg and my boot gets all burnt from the exhaust. So I don't want to ride on the brake. I'm probably going to ride under the brake, kind of like what I do with the gear shifter. And then if I ever need to use the brake, I just, you know what I'm saying? It's just more comfort that way, holding the brake with my foot like that. And then I can just come back and hit the brake like that. That way I'm not like a crotch rocket and burning the back of my leg. Because I've done that a couple times. We were out here riding around with brand new bike plates. Yeah. Ready? Yeah, it actually feels good to ride like that with my foot under the brake pedal. Once I put the new bars on, things will be a little straighter, as you can see. The front fork needs to be scooted over. Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. Not on the ground. Get a lot more weight. About 380 pounds, or 300 and like, let's say like 370. The grom's like, no, the grom's 220 pounds. So an extra 200 and something pounds. I keep forgetting I'm on Mr. Gray and not the Grom, not Casper, because I'm like, I gotta gun it to keep up. No, this bike, I'm already in 4th gear. I already keep it up. Turn the music on. just remembered, that's why they're making us work Saturday. So they're making us work the 4th because of, am I still recording? Yeah, okay. So they're making us work the 4th because the union had to get Friday as the holiday, so we got tomorrow off, right? But then I have to work Saturday on the 4th. But I'm not getting holiday pay anyways because I got sick and I had to take a half yesterday. So it's just all overtime to me, so I'm gonna miss out on holiday pay, which kinda sucks, but not really. I got to get some sleep yesterday, I got some rest, and I got to like spend some quality time with somebody that's very special in my life. So that was worth it all, you know what I'm saying? That was worth it all. Let's see here, what is this truck trying to do? You got cars still trying to go up, and you know, you see that everybody has to get into one lane. Like, you still got to get into one lane. Like, why are you... Traffic is basically telling you to get over, but you're all about to rush up anyways. Like, you just got retarded people, bro. Like, retarded. Like, literally. So, you know how I was saying, like, I'll never get a big bike? I don't know why I bought this bike. It's fun. $320 a month. $1,000 down. I should have put more. I wanted to put more down. I wanted my payments right around like $250, $260, but $320. I got the Tires for Life program. I don't know. I feel like I got a good deal, but I only got a good deal as of signing the paper and getting the bike. Am I happy? Yeah, I'm happy. Because now I get to actually like do work on the Grom and fix the Grom, you know what I'm saying? I want to put the cam, I want to put the S1 cam in. I want to turn the, I want to ship the ECU in to DHM cams.
Want to go around it? We got enough room?
No, because we got to, you know, it's merging the traffic.
July 4th at Lowe's. Get up to 45% off select major appliances. Plus, save $80 on the select Charbroil Performance Series gas grill. Now $299. Our best lineup is here.
They're just gonna drive. They're gonna drive slow because it's got the traffic merge right there. We might as well just stay right here.
Last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Visit your nearby Lowe's on West 12 Mile in Madison Heights.
So we got the traffic merge. We gotta get away from this dumb car, man. This car sucks. So we're back behind Mr. Gray and Gaspa. Eventually Caspa is gonna be still my bike, but I've been teaching Xavier how to ride Caspa. Because eventually I do want to get him a Grom or get him the Monkey or the Dax. That wasn't too bad. What is this, Goddard?
That's exactly what this sounds like. A to the L-I-Y, A-H, give it up 2 times.
Yeah, I like this bike. And I want to get my Grom to do 60 miles an hour. It does 60 if I kneel down. But I want to put the cam in and I want to do a high, I want to do the same cylinder bore, but a high compression piston. And I'm not going to put the wheelie pump from Grom Beardo in that Grom. When I get the other Grom, I'm putting the Grom Beardo. I'm going to put a Takagawa high flow oil pump in Caspa. But when I really want the 2025 Grom, I like the way that looks. I also want a Honda CRF 300. There's a lot of motorcycles that I want. In due time, God bless me, and I just keep working hard and buying motorcycles. I think I got a motorcycle problem. But yeah, there's a couple bikes that I want. I want that new Honda C. Now that's what I was really gonna get over this bike. Was the Honda CB 500 Super 4. It's a 4-cylinder 500cc motorcycle. Beautiful bike. The back tail lights. I'm trying to tell Nehemiah to grab that bike or get him to get one of these nightsters, but I don't think, as a first-time rider, I really don't think he needs a nightster, especially with the way he rides. He rides very aggressive coming off the Mini, and this bike has a lot of power. You know, maybe something like a 400, like a 500cc for him, because he rides like fast. But I got tomorrow off, and let Sean know I got tomorrow off. We want to put that shed up and go out for a cruise, work on my bike, and start tearing down Caspa. I don't want to tear it down yet until I get all the parts, because my stage 0 setup, I'm still not done getting the stage 0 parts. I need bearing support for the gear shifter, and there's some other part inside the motor that I want to get for the stage 0. I think I might have got them all, but I'm not for sure. I got the oil pump. What else did I get? Oh, I got the, no, I don't get the intake. I was going to do the Chimera intake and add that on with stage 1, but I found out that's more like stage 2 type stuff, so. Yeah, once I fix my bars, it'll be a lot more comfortable to ride. I'm putting a lot of strain on my wrist over here with it being bent back so far. It's a nice ass ride today. That dude's cutting his grass. That's awesome. That's a beautiful Raptor. My Harley could sound like that when I'm riding next to him. That was a Sportster 883 over there. I really like the 883. That was like my favorite Sportster. My brother-in-law, Mitchell, he had bought one with the orange on the gas tank. Like, it looks awesome. bike has a lot of power. It's just road mode. It's so much funner in sport mode though. It'd be sweet if the 2027 Grom had like 200 cc's with all these little features like road mode, traction control. That would be so sick. Alright, we're going to the dealership that takes all of our money. Oh no, water. Made it. Fuck bagging it up. Damn, that ride makes me not want to go into work. Fuck, I'm so kind of glad I got tomorrow off. Good. Gotta put my visor down. Hello? Yeah. What are you talking about? 2 o'clock in the morning, son. Alright, well, we're trying to make it back home right now. Where's Rob? Oh my gosh, why is he so far back? Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Boy, I am recording. Do not cuss. I said I am recording right now. Do not be cussing. Very disrespectful. Alright, buddy. Love you. Bye. Alright, we're at 749 miles. What's up, YouTubers? This is a 2026 Harley Davidson Nightster 975. I bought it Memorial Day or Father's Day, but as you can see, fork is bent. I got hit by a car my first day. The handlebars were bent. I had to replace this mirror, so I got the front fork in. I still rode it even with it bent. It's still a little tweaked, but I love this bike. It's like riding a bigger Grom. I mean, it's pretty lightweight. I didn't want something super heavy. I want to put one bag on it. You know, that's about it. I hope that my GoPro didn't die. So I got my license plate in. I'm learning the bike. Oh yeah, we can't drive nowhere with the key fob lock, can we? Let's grab that out real quick. I want to get the alarm system for it. Let's grab our key. Let's unlock our steering. Zip this bag up. We're still video recording. It's a nice night out. So I also ordered, because I like the Nightster Special, I just didn't like how tall the bars were, and when I was going in for financing, I wanted a gray one. I knew I wanted a gray one because I like that gray one. That was the first one I rode. Plus this is the cheaper color. So I'm gonna put everything. I put a back seat on it. I put these Amazon pegs on it. I'm gonna get some Harley Davidson pegs. And yeah, it's not that bent. You know, it was worse. It was like this, like when I didn't have a handlebar. It's still a little tweaked, but we'll head out. It's a very nice, nimble bike. I will say that. Rain mode, riding my son. I need to go get one of those bars on the back. I don't like calling it a sissy bar. I'm just gonna call it a backrest from now on, or a spoiler, because when I was younger as a kid, watching like old chopper shows and like Chips, watching Chips, you'll see all the bikers, you know, they'll have the sissy bar on there. But I don't like the name of it. So I'm just gonna call it a backrest or a spoiler. It looks like a spoiler to me, you know, for a motorcycle. Before they started putting wings and spoilers on bikes. So let's take Michigan Avenue. I gotta strap my helmet. So let's see if I can. There we go. My night mode on my camera is not the best. I'll put my visor down so you guys can hear me better. Riding it though, I can't believe I've only had it for like a month. Like haven't even made my first payment yet, you know. I've already put 749 miles on it. And like I still ride my Grom. I'm still gonna ride Caspa. All day long. I ride Caspa more than this, but I got 750 miles on it now. The miles just went up. But am I like excited about this bike? Yeah. Am I excited like riding the Grom? Yeah, not really. This is more like, you know, it's a cruiser. It's fast. I mean, it don't ride like a normal Harley. Like it wants the RPMs more up. Here, we'll go to the. I haven't even set my trips. Got it on RPM. And it'd be kind of sweet if I could put another like move this gauge over to the right and then put a RPM gauge to the left. I think that'll make it look more poppy, more like an old school. So I want to do like a cafe style ride, but as you can see, the bar is a little bit tweaked. That front fender, hopefully, or that front fork, hopefully I don't have to replace the triple tree. I know you guys can't see my hand, but hopefully I don't have to replace the triple tree. And yeah, what do I plan on doing to this bike? I plan on getting like a Saddleman, because I would like to use this bike for drifting. I put it in sport mode and my light just came on. Put it in sport mode and the bike just gets sideways. I don't really want to wheelie it. I don't want to stun it like that, you know. More just want to cruise it, hit back roads, corners, because you can lean this bike up to 35 degrees or 36, I think. I'm going to say 35, 30 degrees. You can, you know, you can pretty much lean this bike pretty much, you know, pretty good. The seat's not that comfortable for like long rides. And I'm not a type of person that want like, you know, my foot pegs all the way out here. Like I rode the Sportster S. That's like my dream Harley, is to get a Sportster S. But I had to close my visor down. It was a lot of wind. So the Sportster S is sweet, but they told me at the Harley dealership you couldn't get mid controls for it. And then after I bought this bike, I was watching some Sportster S videos, and I was like, well, a couple years, I'll just go and buy a Sportster S, and I'll give this bike to Xavier, you know. But I found a kit so you can do mid controls on the Sportster S, and I was like, man, that's really sweet. It's really cool. But I enjoy riding this bike. I enjoy it. You know, I can go on long distance rides, and I don't have to like kill my Grom. Like that last ride, we went out to like some bar far out. I took the Grom. And, you know, it was like 60, 70 miles an hour, so I'm pushing the Grom the whole way there. And I gotta reset the valves. I floated the valves on the Grom, so the power is a little bit down on the Grom right now. But now that I got another motorcycle, a third bike, because we still got Mutt Grom, I'm gonna, you know, do all the stock stuff to this bike. You know, do all the service intervals and everything. But the Grom, I want to send the ECU in, so I don't have to buy a second ECU. I can now send the ECU in, so the bike can just chill. I'm going to order the cam. I want to get the S1 cam from DHM Cam. And I'm thinking about saving up and doing like a port and polish head. I want to be comfortable at like 5,000, 6,000 RPM, but able to do 75 miles an hour on a 125, which I think that'd be kind of cool. That'd be pretty good. Yeah. Back to the Nightster. I call it Mr. Gray just because it's gray, but I don't know, the way this bike's running, it's more like how Mudgrum is more like a female. Caspa is straight up a male. That little bike is that's a hellion. That's like a 2-year-old toddler that had a bunch of monster. That's how that bike acts. This bike, it's like a grown-up, you know. It's like, you know, if I was to rate it like me in my 20s, Caspa would be me in my 20s. Mudgrum would be like one of my teenage girlfriends. And this bike is like me in my 40s. Spontaneous on spending money, fast and wit-witted, and got a lot of attitude, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just pulls. It pulls pretty good. Now, riding like with no hands on this bike, like, because of that fender is going to the right, it's making me drift to the left, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why my music stopped. Might have hit a button or something, but we're still recording. And that was a mistake there. I was not trying to cross the lane. Trying to tell everybody in the group ride to get some cardo so that we can have communication when we're riding. It's a lot safer, like when me and Parker are out riding the minis, or even when he's on his mini, I'm on my Harley, I still got cardo. Like, I'm going to get Xavier one. Trying to make it back to the house now so I can pull Caspa out. And me and him go on like little night rides together. But I might just let him ride Caspa tonight. And I'll just ride the Harley, because in a couple days we'll be taking the Harley apart, you know what I'm saying? Taking Mr. Gray apart. I want to do that TikTok. I know I'm talking a lot. I haven't talked to you guys in like a minute, and like I got footage of the bike riding and stuff like that, but yeah, I've been like in my head, I've been depressed, I've been going through a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't really been able to like post on YouTube, and I just want to say I'm sorry, but now that I got a bike that I can ride all year round, because I will be probably riding this in the winter, it's a little bit heavier than Caspa, you know. I don't slide out in the winter time. Well, hopefully I won't slide out because this thing's got rain mode. But what I'm saying is I will be getting back into posting, especially now that I tape my helmet onto my, or tape my GoPro. Tape my helmet onto my helmet. Yeah, but tape my helmet, or yeah, my GoPro to my helmet. I'm gonna get some 3M tape. I just used some Cal tape from my work. It's real sticky tape. But at 2,000 RPM, just lugging the bike around. It says don't lug the bike around. So break-in, yeah, I broke it in. Hopefully I broke it in good, and the motor lasts me forever. But other than that, oh, we don't need to turn here. This is the wrong road. I like riding it with my tippy toes on the pegs, but the exhaust gets so hot that you can't do that. So I kind of been riding like in the middle, like the middle of my ball, and I can lock my my foot underneath the brake, and it kind of like stabilizes me on the brake on the bike. But real comfortable bike, all in all, very comfortable, very fun to ride. Wish the seat was a little bit taller, kind of like that, instead of me sitting so low. But also, I know you can up the suspension in the back. You can